So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. In the air, left field, down the line, and a base hit. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here comes Bryce Harper. Harper in his 13th season hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That's a laser base hit. The throw to third. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And
that one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. One run's in. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. That's in there. That's strike one.
It's always fun watching Nola pitch. He's one of the best pitchers in the league because he knows how to control a baseball. He's got excellent command of his pitches, which keeps his walk rate low and helps keep him out of trouble.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And that drops in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Hilliard makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Max Kepler at the plate. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 7th, catcher JT Realmuto.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Jones sizes this one up, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, here's Michael Toglia. Nola back to work. Ball one there.
That ball went out.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings through that one out in front that time. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range? That one ripped. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Here's Bryant now. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch for the out. The throw into second. Now here's Nolan Jones. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. The run comes in from second. It's 1-1. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Next offering is down low. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw is off line, and he's in to score. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Sam Hilliard now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Top half of the 3rd inning. Trey Turner now. That one down the line, but it kicks foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's into the bleachers, out of here. He circles the bases. It's 2-2.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Kyle Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. But no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Marquez over to first. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Quick feed to second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So up next, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. A single his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. That's out to center field. Doyle. drops into the glove, and that's the third out. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. 2-2 game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jacob Stallings now. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So the Rockies lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And a foul ball. That's to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And a couple of quick outs. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. As we go to the top of the fourth. Leading off, Alec Bohm. Hit in the air, right field. Hilliard nabs it, one away. Now batting Max Kepler. Grounded out his first time up. Kepler. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 4-2. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Throws to first in time, and they get Turner for the out. Two down, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. Schwarber, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Right side. Slings to first. Schwarber out of the play. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Tovar leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-2 is the count.
Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
First baseman, Michael Toglia.
Michael Toglia digging in for the Rockies. Late swing, foul to the left. Nola ready to fire now. That clips the corner.
No balls, 2
One out,
strikes.
base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because he just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Kepler settles under it and makes the catch. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Brandon Marsh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
On the ground, and foul ball. That one misses. Full count now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. Line drive. Hilliard calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Harper now. He's 2 for 2.
Runner.
Now they've got him in a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work. Nola back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
All these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Estrada batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And now the count is even. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Sam Hilliard getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This is
Stott over to first in time. It's a 1. And we're back.
Now
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Number 61, Justin Lawrence.
And first offering is fouled off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Another look at one of the most impressive home runs you'll ever see, as StatCast gives us the full picture.
Yeah, projected more than 480 feet on its way over the fence, and I don't think we could watch this replay enough, Boog. I mean, just incredible. That was a swing that we're not going to soon forget.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Down the line. And a foul ball. Lined into right. Hilliard makes the grab, and there's one down. Max Kepler, the next to hit. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Long gone. It finds the tree farm for a homer. A towering shot to center. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 6-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Here comes Real Muto. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side, Estrada handles, throws to first, and Real Muto is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Trey Turner. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Hit in the air, center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-2. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Where we go bottom 6. Now Jacob Stallings. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and 1-1. Up the middle, stop. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. That one drifts inside.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one, and they close the gap. It's 6-3.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
McMahon in the box again, takes a strike. Hard hit right side. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ezekiel
Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That one inside, and that's ball 1. That's down and in. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man at first. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia, and that's a fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles, really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Bryant in the box now, takes strike 1.
I got a ball,
that
1
misses,
strike.
and now it's even 1-1. Tovar on second, Toglia on at first with 2 down, and a count 1-2. Around third, fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. Only down 2 now. It's 6-4.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And it's just foul. That was close. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rockies 4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Alexander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
1-0. Straighten him up a little bit.
Alexander, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And here is Brandon Marsh. And he hits a ground ball right side to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman Bryson Stott.
2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stott will hit next. 1 for 3. Out to short, Tovar. Zips it across, and the Phillies are set down in order. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7. Set for the last half of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Thairo Estrada. Towards first. Harper takes it to the bag, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Hilliard stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. So he goes yard to left. It's 6-5.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Nola fires. In the air to left center. Kepler hauls it in for the out. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And he takes a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
McMahon in the box now. Takes strike one. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Seth Halverson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight.
Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Up and in, 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Peralta getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth also throwing. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Harper scores, and they lead by 2. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. In the air, left field. Jones on his way over. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting,
Max Kepler digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a ball.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
And there's a foul ball. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. In the air, right field. Hilliard sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
On a line, base hit. And that extends the inning.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And first offering is fouled off. Real Muto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. He swings and fouls one off. That one way outside. And a count 1-2. Just a slow ground ball this time, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there, he kept competing, and he's gotten himself pretty deep into this one.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
There's a strike. One away with a runner at third. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall.
Picks himself up an RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate.
Manager out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strong.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Stott over to first in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Rocks with the run-scoring double. 8-6. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
digging in, Brandon Marsh. To the right side, and it gets by him. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here comes Bryce Harper. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. That one to first. The throw to second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job. So.
Now
and that is out of play.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Not close with that one. And that is ball one. Fought off foul. Set down on strikes. Frozen with a backdoor slider.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Next offering upstairs. Just off the outside edge.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now here is Brenton Doyle.
0-1.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Nope,
that one just misses, and it's 2-2. The Rockies down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Final score of 8. Ready to go now. Now at the plate, Brenton Doyle. That one fouled off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Flips the corner. And it's 0-1.
We're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Castellanos brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
This is Bryson Stott. Ripped, but it curls foul. That
I got
misses.
a ball, one strike.
A ball, one strike. Lifted in the air, out to left. And it's caught for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Bryce Harper. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, strike
0-1
one is
is the
so
count.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. There's one. And he's safe as the run scores from third. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ripped on a line. Hilliard makes the play, and that will end the inning. Top of the second, here's Michael Toglia. Nola back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Nola fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
He makes the catch, and there's two down. Nolan Jones in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's the strike.
Ball.
Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that misses. And now it's 3-2. Right through there, got it. That K is his third of the game. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And delivers outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Rips one to right. Hilliard makes the play, and there's one down. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball
No ball,
by a
2
guy
strikes.
like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Up the middle, Tovar fires to first on the run, and he boots it. Here's Turner now. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
That one ripped. That's a hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Hung up in a rundown now. Applies the tag, and back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Tyro Estrada. Breaking ball in there for a strike. On the ground right side, and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. To the right side, Harper takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Sam Hilliard now at the plate. And there's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Here's the 0-2. Hilliard checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jacob Stallings.
This to third. Throws across the diamond. They get the out on Stallings. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1's
Here's
the
a
count.
player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
That one
ball,
missing
2
inside.
strikes.
And that's
Ball,
downstairs.
that's
And the count is 2-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Brandon Marsh. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Doyle makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Jones hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side. On to first. That ends the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Start of the fourth. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brendan Doyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. He crushes that one to center field. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid, stays alive. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. No question about this one. It's out of here. Ryan McMahon leaves the yard. And we're level. It's 2-2. Tovar, the
ball
next
one.
to hit, takes ball one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. Go ahead run on base. Next to hit for the Rockies, Michael Tolia. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Outside, and that's ball one. Tovar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right,
Stop. Over to Turner for 1, and that's 2. But 2. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nick Castellanos. Out to short. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And that gets down for a base hit. Castellanos headed for third. Now a relay to second, and he's out.
You're out.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Line, and that's a base hit. Castellanos scores.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Nolan Jones. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. That one the other way. And that's down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anytime time you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fires to first as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. Hilliard in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Got him swinging.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a...
And that's the third out. So one left. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Brings it in, and there's one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
One down, base is empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2. And Siggy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. Now here is Bryson Stott, 0-2 in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. He's got it, and that is out number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. Back here in Philadelphia, top 6. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Inside ball.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all...
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. A little out front there as he swings through it.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters. Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Look at me. I am a boss.
Now pitching for
Back now for the
Colorado.
bottom of the 6th, and there's
Number
a new pitcher on the
61.
mound, Justin Lawrence.
Justin Lawrence.
3, 4, 5 due
Leadoff
up for the
for
home
the
team.
Phillies.
So Harper
First
stands in.
baseman,
1 for
Bryce
2.
Harper.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside low. Ball 2.
2-2 to count.
And that's down and away. And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Nick Castellanos. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's going back. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track. Stepping in, Alec Bohm.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Top of inning number 7. Here's Colorado's DH, Chris Bryant.
Nope.
First pitch
That's
doesn't
inside.
find the zone. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground to first. Harper takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Jones up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. 1 out, bases empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tyro Estrada to the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Victor Vodnik.
Now
he has a
for
great
Colorado.
slider with tons of movement.
Number 38, Victor Vodnik.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Hilliard going back, and that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Waste no time there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Tolia makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. And there's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That to right. Hilliard sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So, and welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. First pitch,
outside.
just misses. Here comes the manager.
Pitching for the
Orion
Phillies.
Kirkering gets the ball
Number
now.
50.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and
got 1
close.
ball, 1 strike.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason
2
they're
balls,
put in these
1 strike.
situations.
And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Stallings, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one fouled off. The Rockies down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. Line drive. One gone, runner at first. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ryan McMahon will hit next.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Stallings off of first with 2 away. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Scott Alexander.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. Out to center. Doyle has a beat on it. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryson Stott digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Way inside, and that hit him.
Got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We go to the 9th, and now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Pulls that one foul. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And down on strikes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Rockies down to their final out. Here's Bryant now. That one drilled left field. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit
Now
right
batting,
there. Put a pretty good swing on that
Jones.
one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Really important at bat coming up now.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. One strike away. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final.
Trust the vibe when it's the fly sinister.